This video is intended for a general audience and is not specifically directed to children. This video is intended for all ages.
Hey, how's it going, guys? It is Eric here, and today I'm going to be showing you my top 10 facts about Susan from Johnny Test. So let's get right to it. So up at number 10, we have that Susan has a bigger temper. Out of the test kids, Susan has the biggest temper out of all. Some evidence for this can be construed that she doesn't mind settling things with a little bit of violence or threats. A few examples for this can be found in situations in the episodes like Hoist the Johnny Roger, where she assured she'd pound Johnny and Dookie when they returned home after using the T-House time machine, and in Johnnyland, where she declared to make a ride to scare Johnny away from amusement parks for good. Or in Downhill Johnny, where she didn't mind ripping a hair sample from Gil's head after he crashed on the mountain. However, she has admitted that the Downhill Johnny example is caused by temporary insanity. So maybe that is the reasoning for all examples. But I don't know about that one. Tell me what you think in the comment section below. She also speaks her mind a lot, which also may go under temper. For example, she speaks what she's been through in Downhill Johnny, recalling in rage being attacked by cats, chased by dogs, run over by a ski geek, and pecked in the head by a bionic bird. Another example can be detected whenever Bling Bling Boy is in the picture. For example, in Gil Stoppin' Johnny, she speaks her mind as she says to Eugene, "I don't like you, you stink." Or in Johnny the Kid, where she pushes Eugene down. The last point I'll cover addressing this is in Johnny Kart Racing, where she vociferated that the idea for this race was completely stupid. That's also a theory acknowledging this fact, stating that since Susan may possess more genes from Lila regarding personality, she would have a bigger temper. And it is true that Lila can be seen with a temper at times. So yeah, great theory, which I do believe to be the case. And now for number 9, we have that Susan has made use of Mary's unique signature line once before. Just in case you don't know, Mary's distinctive signature line is "whoops, forgot to carry," and then you insert whatever number. However, Susan has had this mistake happen to her once. This happened in the episode Smooth Talkin' Johnny. In this episode, Susan and Mary have gotten into a fight, and during their practices in the lab, they weren't cooperating at all. So I believe that having Mary by her side keeps her a little more confident, since, Susan doesn't commonly make mistakes. And now for fact number 8, which is that Susan has only appeared in 10 title cards in the initial series of Johnny Test. The list of title cards in which she localizes in are Johnny's Big Dumb Sisters, Johnny's Big Sister Smackdown, Johnny's World Prank Wars 1, Johnny Susan Susan Johnny, Smooth Talkin' Johnny, Johnny Supreme Theme, Johnny Zombie Bomb, Code Crackin' Johnny, Super Johnny Action Federation, and finally Gil Stopping Johnny. So yeah, just like Mary, Susan also makes a lot more title card appearances in Season 6. And now for number 7, we have that from a rear view, Susan's glasses are more prone to appear transparent. Now you may be asking, Eric, what exactly does that mean? So what I mean is during a sequence where you can describe Susan from a rear perspective, the glass part on her glasses are a lot more susceptible of displaying as transparent, and I actually find this quite interesting. Of course, it's not anything like super big, but I do feel like it is a detail quite overlooked. Anyway, you can see the glass on her glasses transparent in the following screenshots from the episodes Johnny Vets Dookie, Johnny on the Clock, Johnny X Factor, Johnny on the Job, these ones in Johnny's Head in the Clouds, Stop in the Name of Johnny, It's an Invasion Johnny, Johnny Two-Face, Johnny in Black and White, Smooth Talkin' Johnny, and there's many, many more. However, I'm not claiming that this happens whenever she's seen from behind, which is why I'll include screenshots from a few moments the glass is white from the episodes Green Johnny, Deep Sea Johnny, Spotless Johnny, Johnny Super Smarty Pants, Gil Stopping Johnny, and of course, some more. Overall, from behind, Susan's glasses appear transparent a whole lot more than Mary. And now for fact number 6, which is that Susan has seen quite a bit fixing physical side effects that Mary undergoes. For example, Susan poses as a dermatologist and uses science to remove Mary's horrible acne problem in Johnny's Pink Plague. Another moment like this can be found in the episode Johnny's Petting Zoo Posse. In this case, Mary sacrifices herself to protect her siblings from harmful exposure to unwielded plutonium. This also helps prove a fact in my top 10 Mary facts that I've actually forgot to add in. This is actually one of my favorite scenes in the show. Anyway, after after Mary's heroic sacrifice and exposure, Susan has claimed that her current state of condition will be fixed. And the last reference I'll add is from the episode Johnny the Kid, where after Mary catches a glance of Gil, she begins to drool, and Susan nicely helps her to apply her drool block. And consistent to this fact, there's actually some evolvement here. In the episode Deep Sea Johnny, which is a very early on episode just in case you didn't know, Susan secretly used Mary as the test subject as Johnny was busy exploring the deep sea floor, and the experiment gave Mary a side effect that Susan wasn't too content on fixing. And later on in the series, as stated in this fact, Susan is very sympathetic with helping Mary with her problems like this. So yeah, very nice seeing this sisterly bond and evolution for Susan here. Moving on to fact number 5, which is that Susan actually had a unique nose in season 2. For more clarity, this is only quotidian in only 3 episodes of season 2, which are actually the first 3 episodes in season 2. Hoist the Johnny Roger, Johnny's Turbo Toy Force, and JTV. So this nose is actually the same size as her regular nose. The only difference is that the top line of her nose is underneath her glasses. This may have just been a technical mistake by Kaleidoscope, but it was only a common component in the first 3 episodes of season 2. So they did indeed notice it and very quickly managed to fix it around the time they took over production for the show. Anyway guys, this leads me to fact number 4, which is that Susan has only had 1 animation conversion in the span of the initial series. First off, if you're wondering what an animation conversion is, it's when the character's model changes throughout an overall series alter, and it's actually a very minor one. This one revolves around her hair. So in season 1, her hair was initially established. The conversion occurs in season 2 and 3, where if you look closely towards her 3 trim lines, you'll notice that initially they were meant to lay on the same side that her ear is showing on. In season 2 and 3, her 3 trim lines can be commonly seen switching sides. Whenever I watch an episode, I just love observing what side it's on. Just a fun little activity to do for the whole family. Anyways, in season 4, 5, and 6, her hair went back to the initial/normal state for good. So yeah, pretty interesting. Oh, and when season 7 comes out, each character will have another animation conversion to count on. I've also thought about adding on a point regarding fact number 5, just in case someone will ask. The nose she had in the first 3 episodes in season 2 doesn't count as an animation conversion, since it was only consistent in 3 episodes and it was, just a technical mistake. And now for number 3, we have that Susan is actually the younger sister. You know, it's actually kind of funny being that Susan acts like the older sister most of the time. Some examples can be seen that Susan does appear to be a little more immature than Mary, which we have covered in fact number 10. And secondly, she doesn't care for and look out for her siblings as much as Mary does. Well, actually, by fact number 6, it proves that Susan cares for Mary quite a bit. But of course not in the same sense in Johnny. And now for number 2, we have that Susan is the smarter sister. The most prime evidence for this is that Susan appears to believe more on the side of the scientific and logical explanations for things. A few examples can be found when she believed that it was a sinkhole that was making things disappear all around Porkbilly in Johnny to the Center of the Earth. And we know that Mary believed Johnny's suggestion regarding mole people, and in Fat Johnny, how she believed more logical in that karma doesn't exist. And also in the episode Johnny on the Spot, Mary has mentioned how their portable black hole has fantastic military applications, and Susan replied with how she wouldn't want to give the military any more bright ideas. Likely being that this experiment would be way too detrimentally harmful to the Earth. She also has the ability to single-handedly complete math homework very quickly in Johnny vs. Bling Bling 3. And lastly, as Mary has a poster of a puppy behind her bed, Susan has a sciencey poster behind her bed. I believe it's a science joke saying that fusion is positive possible. And now finally for fact number 1, which is that in the pilot of Johnny Test, Susan actually had a symbol of a moon on her shirt, along with a moon-shaped barrette in her hair. Later on in development, Susan was given her signature star symbol. So this means that Susan and Mary's original symbols have been switched during development and the final project. She also had more detail on her skirt, which is also very interesting. And lastly, if you remember in fact number 4, we talked about the 3 trim lines in her hair, and in this case in the pilot she actually only has too. And similar to Pilot Mary, Pilot Susan also has turquoise eyes, just like her.
So yeah, thanks for watching my video, guys, and if you did make this far in this one, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And otherwise, if you did enjoy, please why not leave a like to show me. It really does help a lot, and I really do appreciate it. And if you want to see more Johnny Test videos, why not subscribe to my channel, and I promise you, you will not regret it. For more top 10s, theories, and news videos, stuff like that. And if you want to be first to more Johnny Test videos, why not study that bell down below. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, and thanks so much for the support. And with all that said, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Stay fresh.